So today we've got the full grind ready. We have got the 85 times 10 fully repeatable. We've had plenty of upgrades. We've got the first 99 rated SBC available. And now if I go all the way to the back, we should have the 85 times 10 and also the 84 times 10 fully grindable. There is no limit. This is where pretty much now we can grind out for as much as we want. Now, we still do need Team of the Seasons. You still need an 86. Nothing has changed from there. But the grind itself is pretty good anyway. Now, the way that I would kind of go about it, so there's a couple of ways. If you've already got a club, already got some Team of the Seasons, naturally, the main thing that you want to be doing is just putting in what you can. Like, you don't need now to worry about what you truly put in these, because more than likely you'll get stuff back. So for instance, if I want to put this sort of SBC in, I can. It's not going to be that much of a difference. Obviously, you do want to try and go for a little bit lower, but if you are trying to just do this, you're not doing any other SBCs, then obviously it depends on what you're kind of going for in terms of a goal. If your whole point is to get as many 85 times 10 open, then just put whatever in. It really doesn't matter what you actually get, because the main thing that you're trying to do is get them 99 rated cards back. You should hopefully get yourselves a lovely player back or a Team of the Season back, but sometimes you might not. For instance, we do get a Barnes here. We've got obviously a 92, 91s, 97, 96. We do get a Team of the Season as well. So that grind is going to move forward pretty well. I think everybody knows. So if you're looking for coins, check in the description for El Dorado. Depending on the coin amount that you're looking for, the delivery time is displayed on the website, and you'll see lots of different trusted sellers with reviews on specifics and also the ability to be able to pick who you want. It will also show how much they have in stock, and obviously you can see that they are verified members. There is 100% refund ability and also 24/7 support if you need any questions with your coin needs. Also, if you head over to Trustpilot as well, you can see over 30,000 upvotes for them. You can see how reliable they are. Obviously great feedback across the entire board with El Dorado. So when on checkout, make sure you are using the code JT11 for 5% off your order every time. Discount code JT11. Now let's get back to the video. How to do, say, 10 of them. Like naturally 10 is going to be absolutely fine. But what do you do when you go more forward? What happens when you don't get a Team of the Season? Maybe you've just not got enough players. Then that kind of comes into what the grind is all about now. So the way I would do this personally, so really, it depends on what you're looking for. I would now get rid of the Team of the Week pick, and I would just be adding the lovely Team of the Season pick in now. I know it's one rating higher, but you need an 84 rated team for it. But it's not the worst 85 in fact. It's not the worst requirements in the world. Like, you mean, you get it done, it gives you a Team of the Season, you're happy as Larry. Now, the best thing about this is obviously what we had last year with the exchanges. It's the exact same process with the squad shifters. I mean, Messi is a great shout in this one. He's not necessarily going to be one that I want to keep because we are trying to get his 99. But if you are running out of cards as well, the perfect thing is you've got yourselves the 89 squad shifter. This is great across every single level because normally, and I'd say normally, you do get a good player back at the very minimum. Sometimes you don't. A lot of the times you do. You normally get enough, to be fair, to do it again. And you also get some players as well. We do have the preseason crafting. That is obviously there to get the 99 Griezmann. If you're obviously doing that, fantastic. As you can see, I've just not opened up the 95 77 times 5s, but that just is what it is as we go forward. Now, shapeshifters, all of the cards are all in packs at the moment, so there is some absolutely crazy players that you can get, and you should get a solid bunch from it. We get Elise from this. That is phenomenal. Cheap as anything, but we get the 97, you get a 91, so already we're half the way there. Half the way to being able to grind out another pick, another pack going into this. Obviously, you can utilize any of these players as well. What I would suggest is obviously keeping your 83s and above, depending on how many you're doing, and utilize them into the Team of the Season picks, and everything else can go into your 85 times 10. And then when it comes to actually completing any players from this, so for instance, if we look at the brand new Blanc, I'll kind of be going over ways that you can grind him out a little bit quicker, but we have got the 99 here that is absolutely fantastic in himself. Coming in with his, like I say, 99, 5, ping pass, incise, intercept, anticipate, aerial block. I mean, that's a phenomenal centre back that you're going to get in there. So you've got to grind out all these SBCs. Now, to be fair, 15 SBCs, take out bronze and silver, so 13 at the minimum. We have an 87, so again, that one can be thrown out. We've then got a 94. So what I would be suggesting here is just putting in the top rated fodder, because we don't need it. You throw in all of these 97s that really are going to be a bit of a waste in any sort of 85 times 10, and you just utilize them. So for instance, we've got a good amount of 97s in there. What I would then suggest is with them 50 player picks that we've got, the 50 player packs that we've got, just put your gold commons in. It's an easy way to not have to worry about the minimum and overall rating. You know you're going to get 80s to 82s. We've got a 94 there. So all we do, we add another top player in. It doesn't even matter if you're going way over, because the whole point is these 95 and above, they stay for SBCs. You could put your commons, your kind of low rated golds if you really want, and the 97s, 96 and 95s can finish a lot of these SBCs. It's as easy as that when it comes to grinding, meaning from 94 downwards, that can be all 85 times 10 fodder. Now it's fully repeatable. That's where you can make the changes from it, because obviously you can grind out more, because you know there's not a 10 limit. You're not holding off waiting for tomorrow to do the rest. You can fully grind it out, which is absolutely perfect. You can obviously then get any sort of tradable packs back, and it's just a beautiful grind forward. So it's one of the big things that I really like with this grind. Obviously the 5 times 77s sometimes can give you some big fodder. We got Taram or Isco, I think it was in the very first one that I opened. You're gonna be hit and miss. Sometimes you get some nice fodder, sometimes it's just a little club filler. It's nothing too crazy, so the grind is just on from there. But the main thing is to get the 85 times 10 to a consistent point. That's pretty much what everybody wants. We want to try and pack as many of the footers as we can. We want to try and finish as many as the SBCs as we can. And this is going to be the best way that you can do it. To finish these 99s, Ronaldinho's obviously there, which pretty much tells me he's not going to get another upgrade. So he's going to be one that I want to be finishing. And you just kind of grind through if you're bothered as such. That's going to be the big one. We also then have the 1 of 6 shapeshifter if you don't want to grind SBCs out, but you still want a big chance of one of these. Again, these are going to be fantastic for you. 988s, team of the season 84, very simple to grind out. We also have the icon player picks. Again, I'm not a big fan of these in my opinion, just because there's so much of a squad and it's just a lot to put in compared to just doing players, but you can kind of get on board with that as well. So it is just constantly grinding through. So again, we go back into it, we look at that 85 times 10 again. We just go ahead and whack the team of the season. For right now, I'm not going to put Messi in, but realistically, he will go into it. Nobody is safe when it comes to a team of the season, because if you've got him once, you probably can get him again. So it is just the whole point of grinding these out. What's quite funny now is obviously, in fact, that's terrible. What's quite funny is the fact that we have got a storage now, compared to previous games where any duplicates we had to put back in. It's not like that anymore, so it does feel weird only doing one SBC at a time. It feels like we should be doing 50 to 100 to 200 of these SBCs and then opening them all up. We just don't have the storage for it. So what I would suggest when it comes to battling with your storage a little bit, if you want to open up a few, is just fully take out your storage completely. Finish any of the SBCs you want with, obviously... Ooh, is that? Oh, it's Vinny. Finish the SBCs off that you want with your 97s through to 95s. Oh, it's Endrick, of course it is. And then obviously from there, any of the 94s and below, whatever team of the seasons you've got, grind them out and obviously put all of them in. So for instance, if I was to do it right now, it is an example. This is just so you can open up a few packs and not have to keep going back round. We've obviously got a whole bunch going in there. I would go ahead and utilize my 98s if I've got any to 95s. I would then put them into all the SBCs that I wanted. I should have plenty of common players ready. So what I would do that, because I obviously do like to collect a little bit, I would start off with someone like a Penda, for instance. I'd go into his 89 and I'd just do exactly what I said. I'd go with that. I'd go to the gold common. I'd then go ignore position. And what I do from there is just start adding players in. You can either start from the bottom or the top, and I just start adding in the 97s. Realistically, it's going to get there pretty quickly. The 97s and 96s will add a phenomenal amount of value very easily. Team of the seasons, I normally will keep for the packs, but there's the 89 done. There's the first one done. I would repeat that process until I've got no 95s left, other than Team of the Seasons, I would then be able to open all the packs up, get any tradable coins, and then I'd just then start doing the 85 times 10. If I know that I've got X amount of fodder and I need, say, 10 Team of the Seasons, I could start doing some Team of the Season packs instead first, and I could just keep grinding out these consistently. I'd just go into this. I would then obviously put, because I know I've got a Team of the Season in, I'd go whack him in, and then I'd just put the low to high. I'd then go storage, and I'd just utilize all of my storage first. You could go one step further and use your club as well, meaning you can open more. This is if you don't want to do one at a time and just keep grinding it round. It's fair enough if you do, but if you don't, it's going to be another easy way to be able to just keep going with the fodder, because it doesn't make no difference. You are going to get these plays back, and I think that is the big thing. When you see Team of the Years, you see big end Team of the Seasons like Messi, and think, okay, I'm so trained to not utilize him, like I'm going to just keep him on to him in case I don't get the 99. No, you got to put him in to get that 99. That's the whole point of it. So in terms of grinding, it's just a constant cycle. If you're obviously stuck on a brand new account, the grinding upgrade into the premium crafting upgrade, that will get you started very, very quickly, and it gets you enough to be able to grind out the first one. Once you get the first couple done, you're pretty much golden. You're pretty set on being able to go forward with this. It's a constant grind that once you've got that one done, unless you are very unlucky on the first few, we managed to get 97 true many. Unless you are very unlucky to not get any of these, like this is probably enough to get an 86 with low rated golds. So you're pretty golden in that aspect. The only thing is I need a Team of the Season as well. So putting in any 90s and aboves for the 89 is going to be well worth it to get a Team of the Season, to get a 50 player pack, to get a Team of the Season pack, to keep grinding round. So it is a complete unlimited cycle. It's always the best time to be on the game, in my opinion, if you're not fully blown out of this game, but then you do have that kind of realization, all of this grind to maybe be gone within like a month. It's one of them trade-offs. I wouldn't expect it any earlier, because obviously the game's got to have at least a bit of a cycle. But you can at least now get the players that you want. We've obviously got another batch coming at some point soon when it comes to the second batch of these footies. I know only X amount are in there at the moment. Whether they do next week is batch 2, and then obviously the final batch is just absolutely everybody, and then pretty much you just keep repeating. It's a constant cycle, and it's well worth doing. But that is the grind for the moment. It's a very easy one. It's nice. It's very clean. There's nothing too crazy to do. Like, there's no tricks that you've got to do or sudden SBCs that you need to finish every day. You just grind out what you can, and you just have a bit of fun with it. The whole point is to try and get all of them footies in there as quick as possible, because that's going to be the fun of it. Playing the game is what's forgotten now with the fact that we've got the menu grind. And that's the funny part, is you play so much of the menu just wanting to get one of them top players to play. Once you eventually get him, I can't be bothered. I don't want to play with him anymore. So it is just a constant grind round. Let me know if you've got any other ways. Have you managed to get any 99 since? I think I've got Griezmann, Virgil, Ginola. So literally nobody that's out of packs at the moment. So we will obviously add Blanc to that list as well. And then hopefully by the next few days we start to see some of them 99s pop up in packs. And maybe you even get, I think, is it Williams in the centre mid that you can obviously get, who's 99 as well. We get, I think, Fowdy here as well. So let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe on this. And we got 97 Ham and 97 Gwyn, 97 Coleman. Nice.